So yeah, you know, successful people actually, they have very boring lives because they stick to a ritual and they just keep doing it. And that'll recharge your battery and that'll make you efficient. The T is technology. Technology has its advantages, you know. I used to use a lot of productivity apps. I used to use a lot of it, and what that did for me using productivity apps is that you do more work. I'm trying to do less work, but you end up doing more work because of the productivity app, because you can fit more stuff into your day, and I'm like, oh, it gets too much. I'm thinking more of technology in terms of information, communication, enjoyment. So a lot of my time I use technology for enjoyment, to recharge me, because I've got this saying, I have a lot of sayings, empowerment through enjoyment. When you enjoy yourself, you're empowered. You know, when you're doing your gardening, you're empowered. You can take on the world, can't you?
Not exactly. When you see the fruit of your gardening, then you enjoy.
Ah, yes. Take over the world. So guys, technology. What kind of technologies do you guys use for... Yes, my dear? WhatsApp. Oh, yeah, WhatsApp. iPhone, yes. Why do you use the iPhone? How does it...
You have WhatsApp, you have email.
Yes.
Messages, all different kinds of messages.
Yes, yes, WhatsApp. The only time WhatsApp is... it drains me when the wife sends me a message on WhatsApp. That's like, oh. So WhatsApp...
It depends on how you take it.
Yeah. Are you talking about, are we having some therapy here now about my wife's relationship here? Typical woman's answer, you know, typical. Depends how, I know how I take it. It just depends on my mindset. Anyway. Yeah, WhatsApp, so does that sort of like, yes, I can get through this clinic because I'm using WhatsApp? Dora, management's not here. There's no managers in here, is there? That's fine. Continue managing.
Just something to look forward to.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Something to look forward to. Facebook. Do you know what? I'm addicted to Facebook. Oh my God. It's like, ah. So for that, I use an app to stop me using Facebook. You know, it's like there's an app where you block yourself from using Facebook and Instagram, because otherwise, because I'm such a social, I'm not a social guy really. You know. Yeah, anyway. Yes, my dear, right at the back.
It's also about enjoying your work. I mean, you're not looking for a break and then enjoying. You've got to enjoy what you do.
You see, this woman is sort of at another level of enlightenment, you know. She comes to enjoy her work. She's like up there, you know. She's the ambassador of the trust. Are you an ambassador of the trust? You should be, you know. Oh, look at that. A round of applause, guys. Round of applause. You know. Yes, absolutely. I applaud you, you know. But yeah, I mean, we are all ambassadors of our jobs, and you need to think about these things, you know, seriously think about why we are here, why we are doing this. And the thing that really changed my life is when I took money out of the equation. Okay? That really changed my life, when I just took money out of the equation and I just did what I love, and I love talking to people. You know, I just took it out, and I love talking to people and changing people's lives forever. That's it.
You want a charity?
Yeah, you know, I've been working in Iraq since 2005. So I've been doing charity work since 2005. And even charity work, you know, I did that, I mean, I still do it now. You know, it's all about what charges you. It's what charges you. And at the time it charged me, and I used to go, well, I mean, I spent 6 years in Iraq, working in Iraq as an eye doctor. You know, because at the time that's what made me passionate about it. But you know, coming back, it's finding the technologies that gives you the passion to do the work that you're doing. Okay? I'm not giving you any answers here. You need to find your answers for yourself, because that way, that's how you're going to change. When you start doing action, words don't mean nothing. What I'm saying to you doesn't mean anything right now. It's about you doing the work. You're doing the work for them, and they love that for you. You know, you're grinding through, and they want you to keep grinding until you retire, because that's the system. That's what they want you to do. Sorry, cameraman, I keep moving. I've got to move. O. What's O? Ah, yes. O is overthinking. I just overthink there, and I forgot it. I didn't make that up, I just came out with it. Overthinking. Overthinking drains you. And us being doctors, we overthink everything. You know, even affects our relationships. Us being men, we overthink things when it comes to women. Women...
You wouldn't underestimate women.
Of course, of course. I've got a mother, I've got 2 sisters, I've got a wife, I've got nieces, I've got a grandmother, yeah. So overthinking does drain you, okay? Any kind of overthinking. Yes, sir?
I think emotions drain you as well, like anger,
Yes.
ego, any strong reaction, strong emotion
Yes.
drains you out.
We'll call him Dr. Meditation. Thank you, Mr. Meditation. Yes.
Talk about meditation.
What's his specialty? What's your specialty, sir? No wonder. No wonder. You know, mechanical and pharmaceutical meditation. You are being meditated. Oh. So overthinking just kills. Overthinking drains. Overthinking makes you dead. And the thing about human beings is that they develop through doing. They develop through action. They don't develop through thinking. The moment you stop thinking and start doing, you will get in trouble, you will make mistakes. As long as the intention is there, and we all have good intentions, all of us. None of us have bad intentions. You know, GMC coming up here and talking about none of us have bad intentions. If we did, we wouldn't be doctors, particularly SAS doctors, because they're the most passionate people about their profession. I'm serious. You know, I'm serious. You know, if there was a consultant sitting here, it's like, yeah, really? These guys are passionate about their jobs. You know?
Getting more independence. Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you need to work at it. You know, there's one thing saying it, which is great, because it starts off with saying it. It's like in any relationship. You've got to say it first. You can't think it. Because the mind will take you to really dodgy places. You know, you need to say, because they may have the same idea, management. They may have exactly the same idea.
The management will always want you to work like they want you.
They may have the same idea as you. Need to sit down and have regular meetings with them, regular meetings. You know, the senior doctors, the clinical directors, they have regular arguments, not meetings, arguments. Isn't it, sir? Regular arguments. We need this, no, we need this. Yeah, we need this, no. You need to sit down and just get yourself in. But because we overthink, I overthink all the time. Not about my wife, but I overthink all the time, you know? And that stops me from developing, and that stops me from moving forward, and that stops me from evolving, and that stops... The human being is there because they do. They just... The moment you start thinking and philosophizing and theologizing, and it gets too complicated, and let's not get into politics and religion, you know, all that kind of palaver. Anything else about overthinking? You're all overthinking now, all of you.
How can you break that cycle of overthinking then?
Do.
How?
Do it.
But how?
What are you thinking right now?
No, because what if
No, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking how I can break it?
Break what? Tell me. What are you trying to break?
No,
No, like,
but
what's-
because I have negotiated with the department as to working hour time to be cut short, like not
Yes, good.
what I'm doing.
Yes,
So, but then
Yes.
every time that I come to the table with them,
yes,
they have the same idea as me, as you said.
yes.
But then it doesn't materialize
Why?
because the department lacks people to work for. You know,
What's the next step?
the next step is to say no.
Please, let's listen to her. The next step from you to say no, or from them to say no?
Mutually agree.
You mutually agreed.
No, we mutually agreed that I have to cut down on my
Great.
like working hours.
Great.
But it's not implemented because
Yes.
we do not have. If you look at our rota, it's all locum post required.
What's the next stage after that for you to do to implement it? Not thinking, doing. What's the next stage?
Just to demand it.
Demand it. How are you going to demand it?
Tell them.
Yes. What else can you do apart from telling them?
Put it down in writing.
Put it down in writing. Who else could you contact after you put it down in writing? Who else can you contact?
Escalate it to the next level.
You know, you can get a lawyer.
No.
You can get a solicitor. You can.
Do I really need to resort to that extreme?
Do you want to continue with what you're doing?
Can I answer for her? I'm the SS representative. You should escalate it to your representative and to come to me or LNC. That's how you go to the other level. And the
Doing. Keeping it in there is not going to get anywhere. It's just going to get worse.
There are so many groups, it's happening.
Yeah? Are you going to do? For you? Do for you. Do for you. Not for me. Not for him. Do for you. And you'll find that a lot of doctors are just too giving. A lot of doctors are just like give. And they're like... And it's not just work, it's family, it's money, it's society, they're expecting that from doctors. They're just sucking doctors dry. And you know, they've sucked you guys dry, now they're going on to the consultant, they're going to GM, and you know, if you look at the business world, you guys would be so successful in business. So successful, because you're good human beings. And to be successful in business, you'd be a good human being. You guys would be so successful. It's just a change of mindset. I had this mindset 10 years ago, like locked. You do need to open up. So it's about doing. We got 10 minutes. Yes, my dear, you wanted to interject
I
there.
just wanted to tell an example. We had a similar problem in Oxengani, and we were short and we were doing very less staffed. And then finally, I think we were the last straw, we just got mad. And one day I said, I'm going now to talk to the chief executive because no one is doing it at our level. Within 3 days, we got 2 doctors local for 3 months.
10 minutes or 5 minutes?
Just
5 minutes.
good enough as well.
There you go. So just keep doing, guys. You know, I've been doing videos every day for the last 6 months. Why? Because I'm getting better at it. Okay, it won't be perfect the first time, and with overthinking it's related to perfection, and doctors are perfectionists, and when you're a perfectionist, you're buggered. You know, you won't get anywhere in life. Perfectionist is bad. You know, bad. Really bad. But that's how we're trained. You know, what you heard today was fear. No, you need to do. You see the results. Your intention was good. You're not there to harm. And that's obvious anyway. You know, people can see whether you're trying to create harm or... So the last thing is posture. And you'll find that people that are unable to manage their time because they're unable to manage their self is because they can't manage their health. They've neglected their health. And doctors, I'm afraid, neglect their health. And if you neglect your body, you will get in trouble. No matter what your brain says, no matter how much meditation you do, no matter how much gardening you do, you need to bloody take care of your body. It's like desperately important. And the thing that really cheeses me off is seeing a doctor, obese doctor, telling their patients, oh, you need to lose weight, actually. And he's like sitting there, it's like, sort yourself out, mate. Sort yourself out. When a client comes to me and, you know, a doctor comes to me and wants to lose weight, I'm saying, mate, you're telling patients to lose weight? Doctors that smoke, stop smoking. And it's like, he's got his nails are all yellow. Really? You're telling patients to get healthier and you're not healthy? Health is really important.
Doctor who becomes bald.
Bald.
Not a dermatologist.
Bald. I'm bald as well.
If that person,
You know, I'm follically challenged since the age of 16. I don't give a damn anymore, you know, that's it.
leave the job. The dermatologist who turns bald. Should he leave the job?
I don't really understand what you're saying there.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just saying you said that.
It was so funny. Oh.
Lecturing to a person about obesity, you know. So a person should be first have his own hair before he talks to somebody who is having alopecia or something.
What's your specialty, sir?
I'm an anesthetist.
Yeah, I think you need to fall asleep, actually.
Our lady's bald, so it doesn't matter. We are dermatologists, that doesn't matter.
No, I mean, the point I'm saying is you need to take care of your health.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
But some people are genetically obese.
Rubbish. Okay, there are very rare conditions, like 1 in a million.
Whatever it is.
No, that's like, genetics, no. I come from an obese family. I was 120 kilos. Okay, so I know what it feels like to be obese. I had the mentality of obesity, I had the mindset of obesity, and I had all these other psychological issues. That's why I deal with mainly overweight people. But you know, the overweightness that you talk about is not about bodily weight, it's about internal weight. They have issues with their internal weight. They have internal issues which is related to culture and upbringing and religion and politics. Anyway, let's not go there. So the point that I'm making, don't open Pandora's box. Because we're Iraqis and we love to argue. Health, guys, health. And one of the important thing about health is posture. Really important. There's lots of, I mean, you know, if you contact me, there's lots of very good practitioners of posture. And surgeons, it's very important. You need to have proper posture. And the thing with posture, it's all about blood supply. If you disrupt that blood supply, it messes up your brain and you can't think and you start making mistakes. And so posture is really important. And the underlying issue with posture is health. Health is really important, guys. So I wanted to stop there because it's stop. And I hope that's helped. Thank you.
Thank you very much.